So today we have a little adventurer that finds himself locked in a dungeon with monsters coming in from all sides. Thankfully he has a bow that he can shoot at them to whittle them down. The small enemies go down in one hit, but the big enemies take two. And thankfully it is a bow, so they can stay pretty far away. And they give us a little bit of experience when they go down as well. So we're actually able to level up once and twice, and then maybe a third time as well by the time we get done with all these guys, and sure enough we do. So we're already level 4. And then when we take out the last enemy of the night, we can use those skill points that we've been getting, along with knowing what's ahead, like Lorges, a large and in charge sort of thing. But we can use them in a skill tree here, which is actually different each time, and we have a lot of nights ahead of us. And we can't see all the skill tree yet, but we can get some health up here, and a little bit more attack speed and knockback power. Oh, and we start to see something ahead here. It's a lollipop. Chance to drop an epic candy when killed. Grants a huge amount of experience. Very cool, so we can work our way up to there. But we are out of talents, so we'll have to go to the next night, where we will probably see one of the new guys. Oh, there he is! It's a big old pumpkin dude. Thankfully, though, he's very slow. That gives us time to shoot some of these faster enemies. There is a noticeable difference in the attack speed right away, but the knockback power is also going to be really helpful, because the big guys take 3 hits to go down, and that's not good. And of course, the last 2 are just 2 of those, and they are incredibly slow. Well, something else our guy has is rapid attack speed, so we can just, whittle him down really quickly. So we got 4 talent points that night, and they have formation. Enemy waves will now contain an additional enemy. Well, that's not so bad. So let's go ahead and get more experience, and then more attack speed, and then more attack range. Ooh, and there's a second big ability up here, way further up. Next 2 basic attacks fire in all directions? Wow, that'd be a very good ability, but I also see something blue right here. Killing 15 enemies heals 5 health points. Oh, very nice. Should definitely work our way up to that, and there's another one there. But it is time to get more talent points. And it seems like our active ability that we triggered the previous night still carried over to this one. Very cool. But we are still only doing 5 damage. Would like to increase that pretty soon. It's hard to know where to go in the talent tree because it's random each time. But thankfully, each of the enemies are very quickly. Okay, let's just use this ability again because it's very fun to shoot things very fast. And we just had a crit there for 10 damage. I like the sound of that. And then there was one. Why does the slow one have to be the last one? My arrows don't have a crazy range yet, but now they have a chance to be elite enemies. Oh, that doesn't sound like a good time. Thankfully, we can get some more attack damage here, and then the Sanguine Bounty ability, so we could move over this way a little bit more. But there's another one here. Brutal Bounty. Same thing, but it grants bonus attack damage for 5 seconds. Ooh, very nice. We can reach that. We are within sight of the Epic Collector upgrade here, which also costs 2 points, so we'll have to be aware of that. But there should be 15 enemies roughly each night, so we should be able to get that Sanguine Bounty going pretty well. And thankfully, the eyeball things go down in one shot now. That's very helpful. Oh, and I'm guessing that's an elite enemy there. He is very bright and flashy. Please go down. Okay, he went down. Because the Sanguine Bounty kicked in for more attack damage. Excellent. So, no idea how tough he actually was, but now we don't have to worry about it. And the big guys go down in 2 hits still, which is very nice. Or, not still, they go down in 2 hits now. But now they have more movement speed, so this is a bit upsetting. But we have 5 talent points now, so we can work our way around this way to see what's further down that way and get some more health, more experience, more attack range, and the Epic Collector. So we have the first of major abilities available to us, or epic things. And this one is an ability, but that's up there, and that's really the only one we see right now. But there is more over here, so maybe we go over there next. Hopefully our attack speed is okay with everything though. And our character is already level 18, that's very nice. And that extra attack range is very helpful. Even when the arrow minimizes to non-existence, it still does damage. And there's another elite enemy, it looks like, because he's a little different looking, but he still goes down all the same. So even though our upgrades aren't great right now, we can still keep up with everything. And there's an elite slime right there. How cute. Go down. The Sanguine Bounty kicked in twice. Amazing. And now there's a new enemy, Tatties. Or are they Tattletales or something? And was there anything more down over here? Oh, there was. It just goes way off to the side there, straight from the beginning. Well, we might be past that already. I kind of want this active ability up here. so we can get more crit ability and more experience, and we can get a battery collector upgrade. Enemies have a 3% chance to drop a battery, which restores charge. Though we are about to have a second ability. Oh, it's a rat, and it tunnels. Ooh, but that's an epic candy. That's a lot of experience. Amazing. So now we have rats that prey at night and stalk at night and avoid my arrows. I'm not a fan of that. Thankfully though, they seem to be on the same level of toughness as these slimes, which is not at all. We just have to make sure they get— oh, and there's the giant rat that makes all the rules. Well, get out of here, will you? Oh, ow, no, one reached me, so we lost a little bit of health. But the bounty that we picked up should kick in one of these times so we can heal that health back. Or we just heal back at the end of the night. That helps too. Enemies will now spawn 10% more frequently. Lovely. We are definitely gonna need some more attack speed. Ooh, and there's another thing that opened up. Another ability, a stim pack. Suddenly playing Fallout here. Fully restoring health points and granting attack damage until the end of the night. Wow. But attack speed here, and we probably could reach that ability, but it costs 2. So maybe we won't worry about that yet and get more attack speed here and here. And there's another blue thing, a gumball collector. Okay, so we have epic candies from like Kirby or something. We have stim packs from Fallout, and now we have gumballs from Black Ops. Or regular show, take your pick. Either way, we have greatly increased our attack speed. So now we can attack in less than a second between shots. And that should greatly keep up with the enemy count. Especially when the rats try and surprise us, which thankfully they are not very surprising anymore. And a big ol' eyeball is no problem at all. Oh, but one of the pumpkins is elite now. Is that the Pumpkin King? Probably not, doesn't look skeletal enough. And it's getting a little crowded here. Maybe we use our ability to get even more attack speed going. And the sanguine bounties are kicking in very nicely, though I would like to see an epic candy fall from one of these guys. Oh, and now the enemies receive less knockback. That's not fun. But now we can get this Hail of Arrows ability. And another one just opened up. What is this, a radio? A Vortex generator. All abilities gain an additional maximum charge, and their cooldowns are reduced. Very cool. And it's right next to the stim pack. I feel like we should double back and get some of these other things, but I'm also not seeing really incentive to go over there. So let's just get our crit chance up to 10%. And now we have 2 abilities that we can use. And I feel like we're gonna use the second ability a lot more if things get hairy. Whoa, but that's a big thing. Oh, it was one of the eyeball things, but it had a shield. These elite enemies are crazy. As if I wasn't already going crazy from the rats. Rats make me crazy. But there's an epic candy. Excellent. But maybe we should try the second ability out just to see how it works. So every time we shoot, it goes in all 4 directions. Wow, but it doesn't last very long. Still very useful. Now, please just get over here so my arrows can hit you. A little closer, that's it, there we go. And they're spawning even more frequently, lovely. But do we want the gumball? Gumballs grant extra attack speed. Ooh, okay, I actually like that. Get right over there quickly enough. And now let's try to get to that stim pack. Oh wait, there's another gumball. I didn't think there was gonna be more than one. But it's also going on a weird path here, but it looks like it might go up from there. Oh, you can see a skill hiding in the dark there. Well, isn't that helpful? And the enemies definitely seem to be faster, but thankfully the arrows can take out more than one enemy. So there still really isn't a whole lot of cause for concern. And we have a lot of health, I didn't even realize. Also, our character is level 40 already, and we're not even halfway done with this. He's getting super powerful. And that looks like a different— oh wait, that was a gumball. So we have a little extra attack speed. Amazing. I love this. We should probably see how much things are increasing, and they're increasing to almost half a second for the attack speed. Amazing. I keep saying that, but it's amazing. Oh, but now they have more health points. That's not fun anymore. Well, let's get another gumball and then over here, and we can get the stim pack. Beautiful. I'm sorry, is that a ray gun? No, it's a Vortex shrink ray. So it shrinks all enemies in a direction and then duplicates them. Weird, but I guess that gives us more experience points. And a frost trap would be good too, but we only have room for one more skill. And zooming out here, we are pretty far up the skill tree now. Although I would definitely like some more damage, and most of what I'm seeing is knockback. So maybe down over here is where we can get more damage, or I guess another gumball. They really like giving gumballs here, and the rats definitely seem to be moving way quicker, or at least getting within attack range sooner, which is much more helpful. Now the thing is, we could use the stim pack early just for that damage boost, or we save it for when we need health. But we definitely need to start using the hail of arrows here, because since they are faster and have more health points, they're getting a lot closer together, especially because the big guys, or the eyeball things, have 2 shots to take them down now instead of just 1 like before. At least the rats are still 1 shot, but we definitely need more damage. Oh, great. Now they have a blue enemy upgrade. Mushrooms will appear. And they have more movement speed. Oh, great. So do we just keep moving up this way? Okay, let's definitely get some more experience for sure. Maybe we don't need to focus too much on trying to find damage if we just increase our crit rate. Oh wait, there's damage right there. Perfect. We can reach that easy enough. And there's another bounty one for the attack damage. Oh, that would be helpful. But there's also a blast quiver here. Attacks have a 10% chance to explode? Oh, I need it. So we have a lot of abilities now too. Passive abilities. Although it looks like we will need to go around to get to one of these last 2 abilities. But we'll worry about that a different time. And I want to see these things explode. I feel like that's gonna be very helpful for the enemies that group together. Or against the tougher enemies. Oh, that guy just dropped a bat as he disintegrated. That was the elite enemy. So many different abilities for the elite's enemies to have. And that guy is ghost-like. So that's cool. But now we're doing 11 damage to some things after the brutal bounty kicks in. 8 damage otherwise. And it's doing pretty well for us. Until they get more health, because of course they do. And more chance to be elite. Well, at least the elite enemies aren't too much more of a threat. Now the question is what happens if this is gathered twice? Will it stack twice? And there is a Vortex generator that's right here, so I think that's worth going for. So our abilities have more charges. And there's another blast quiver there. Oh, I kind of want it. More chance to explode. And the mushroom is all, oh, wow, hold on. There's already 3 elite enemies here? What is that about? Get out of here, giant rat! At least give me the candy, and thankfully you did. But wow, that was a pretty crazy start to everything. But we are doing okay. And there's even more elite mushrooms. Oh, and you have a shield! Can't have that. At least the gumballs are frequent and giving us lots of attack speed, but we could definitely use some more arrows flying out there, so thankfully the abilities are right available to us. And our attack speed is getting even faster. This is great. It's half a second now, so it's getting a little more hectic, but we're doing okay. And there's more enemies per wave now, and spawning more frequently, because of course. Now let's get to the blast quiver, which sadly is the end of that branch, but I think we can start working up here more, so we can eventually work our way around this way to get so much knockback to get one of these abilities. I feel like I might have to grab the knockback since there's so many of it. They are getting more resilient to it, but if we get enough of it, they might not be able to keep up. And there is still quite a bit of knockback happening to some enemies, so it might be worth it actually. But there is still certainly so many enemies that are moving so much faster, so time for more attack speed, especially to get rid of these tanky guys that are right here. Oh dear, at least we have this again. Thankfully the cooldown was done. I'm still upset it doesn't last very long, but that's why we also have more charges. And certainly the elite mushroom giving enemies things is not helpful. Go away, everybody. Okay, looks like we're reaching the end of the wave, which was getting pretty crazy, I gotta say. Glad there were so many gumballs, until they get more movement speed, because of course. So I think we definitely need this frost trap, because it'll slow them down too. Or we shrink things, that sounds like fun. But this thing also has a very fast cooldown, so we could get traps on all the paths. Oh, but there's another one. What are you? Aimbot? And it's right next to damage. Why is it all the way up there? You know what? I'll take this for now. No idea if we'll be able to switch them out, but it's what we got. Partly necessity, partly panic, but at least we're getting some more damage finally. And there's another thing over here. The One Ring. Gain one of every common talent? Ooh. Vastly superior to the 2 ring, of course. And then more knockback, because sure, we don't have much of it, but okay, let's see. If we do a frost trap facing this way, and then this way, and then this way, and then this way, I would rather not use them all right away. Patience, fellas. Oh, goodness. And now we have to wait for a battery to drop, so it might charge. But at least there's enough enemies going down that should be the case. And plenty of epic candies, too. Just delete everything in all directions. Oh, rat. Me more hails of arrows. That is like the very best ability I have right now because it is very good in a panic. And it's very close to being panic time as there are so many things. Ooh, there's a battery. Please charge a frost trap. It didn't. But that's okay, we made it to the end, and we only took 1 hit of damage. Not bad. And even less knockback and more movement speed? What is with these guys? We're definitely gonna need more chance for a battery to drop, so we can take that. So then health, more attack range. Whoa, and this one's yellow. A coral quiver, and it's moving! Basic attacks fire an additional arrow, and your shots are a fabulous pink color. Oh, I need that, but that also costs 5 talent points. Crazy. More experience. It's also getting us close to the 1 ring. Why can't it be like 9 rings and then you just have like an army of dudes that chases down a short guy and then stabs him on a hilltop? But we are definitely appreciating the faster starting fire rate much more. Ow. Okay, time to do things. At least the Sanguine Bounty heals us, but I feel like we definitely need to be more conservative with our charges. Clear direction, place down a trap. Oop, I did the wrong thing. I did the stim pack. Well, at least we're doing more damage now, but we are okay. Oh, great. Now they have a purple one. Omegus will now appear. Do I even want to know what that means? Nights now feel 5 seconds longer. I'd rather not. Oh, what is this one? Enchanted weapon. Attack speed increased by 20% for 2 seconds after using an ability. That could be good. We do use abilities quite often, so we can detour for that, and then we can't quite get the ring, but we can still get a spark quiver, and then get up to here for more attack speed. So our base attack speed is less than half a second. I like it. Oh, and the frost trap stayed. Oh, that's super helpful. So we can prep a direction and keep it for the next night. I like it. And the spark quiver is actually triggering more often than I thought it would. But these guys are also incredibly fast. And that's a thing. Is that the Omegu? Oh dear. No thanks to whatever you are or what you represent. Not interested. Although they just get an achievement for killing 5 enemies in a single attack, so that's cool. But these guys take so many hits to go down and they break into smaller slimes? Why do these gotta be the slimes that break into smaller slimes? At least we're able to keep up with things, kind of, without triggering the hail of arrows. We did take a little bit of damage, but it wasn't much. And the spark arrow is a big help too. But let's just, oh, I did the stim pack. Okay, you know what? That's fine, because it still gives us extra damage. Oh, wow, that was getting crazy. We're up to level 84. Oh, there was a level that I missed. I was excited for it. But they have even more health now and more movement speed. Where are the damage upgrades? Okay, but 1 ring acquired, and I don't think we need to go that way anymore. I feel like the coral thing is up this path. So range up, speed up, health. So we're in eyesight, and it's right next to another gumball collector. Hopefully we get there before the end of this run, because we're on night 17 already, and there's only 20 nights to go, or 20 nights total. Now, if we just clear out everybody else, then we can focus things on the Omegus, but we definitely need more arrows going in these directions. Oh, that hail of arrows is such a good ability. And then we place down a trap just to prep it for a little bit, while we focus on other things. And it solves our problem. Or at least it does until the fast guys go in and clear it out. That's not what I want it there for. Or it kind of is. But there's so many more Omegus too. But look at our combo. It's 100 kills. Wow, that was a lot of them. Okay, but we got them. Let's just get a few more here. And then frost trap that way. Get rid of your shield. Omegus down here. Okay, the night's about to be over. So many things, but we did it. That was incredible. Nights are even longer and more health. Okay, but we have enough to get right up to the coral quiver, and we have it. Oh, a fun little tune. So now we're firing even more arrows, and there's the damage. Ooh, what are you? More arrows after using an ability. Nice, but I'm not sure how fast we're gonna reach that. Let's take more gumballs for sure, and more energy collecting. And I would like more damage, but that doesn't seem to be immediately available. Is there a thing for crits available with this last talent point I have? Oh, there's damage right there. I didn't even realize. More experience then. So we can get more things. But now we're firing 2 arrows at a time, and they're brilliantly pink. So that should be even more damage to the big guys. And then it takes out a rat and carries on. So that's even better. Oh, wow, that Omegu just got melted. I love it so much. All the things, all the crits, which is 26%. I didn't even realize. Oh, we're gonna get so much XP and quite a fast attack rate too. It can go all the way down to 0.1, and it seems like we might get there before the journey is over. At least at some point, before we reach level 100. Beautiful. Does that qualify us to be a centennial? If a president can do it, so can I. But that was actually super easy now that we got that coral quiver upgrade. That was amazing! Longer nights, more waves, or more enemies, and then we're on night 19 of 20. So let's see what we can get with 9 skill points. I think we're still too far away to get the invoked weapon there, but there is another, oh wait, where was that damage one? Right here. And I see another damage thing right there. Although, how much do we need it if our arrows are doubled? Might work my way towards more crits instead, because double arrows means more chance for crits, and I guess a bit more damage along the way. Oh, a charmed weapon. This is new. Crit chance increased after using an ability. Very cool. Although I don't think we actually used an ability that last wave. But I guess we can finally see what more is down this way, except for more gumballs. You know what, more gumballs. I want to see a 0.1 attack speed. That would be insane. Okay, Night 19, what do you got for us? Besides rats that drop bats everywhere. Whoa, that was a big thing. I don't even know what are you? That was an elite Omegu. And each of the slime spawns it had shields too. Wow. Ow, that guy actually reached me. That was rude. And then we have traps on all the corners. Can we get double? Ooh, we can get double traps. I like that. Although I'm not sure they'll actually reach the traps, but we are increasing our crit rate after using an ability, which the traps do count for, and I appreciate that. So this is a great way to boost it. 100 kills and no chance of slowing down, and even more attack speed. We need more gumballs. Yes, give me more. Give me more. 0.2. Giant shield thing. So many traps in that one corridor as well. Oh, this is beautiful. Nothing can reach us. Now just get over here and die. Oh, I love it. Okay, this last night they have even more health and more movement speed. Thankfully, everything we have keeps up with it. Maybe we should focus on attack speed, just so we can get it all the way down as much as we can. We got down to 0.2, and I would like to see it go down even further. All the way to the minimum, that's what I want. So, a bit more attack speed there, and then find wherever else there might be an attack speed available, like there, and right here. Here's another one, but now I'm not sure we can single out the attack speed ones anymore by themselves until we buy something first. So we might as well buy in a direction that discovers things, like what's more up here, and then some more crits. So we have 30% crit rate with a starting attack speed of 0.3. So let's go into it. The last night with so many traps over there. Oh, but the doors are a bit more red this time. Not sure that's a good thing. Probably isn't a good thing, but we'll just have to make sure to place down a whole bunch of traps. It's just a shame that the traps are so close together. I would rather they be farther away from me, but we can still place down so many that they can't even get close. And the amount of elite enemies is certainly noticeable. And so is all the XP that they're dropping too. 32 on the crits. That is amazing. 0.18 on the attack speed, and we're not even halfway through the night. I think we can get there. Just an endless rain of arrows. Oh, it's glorious. Now we also have full charges on traps, so we can place down those and increase our attack speed even more, which is kind of cheating. Just got an achievement for firing 750 arrows in a single night. This is ridiculous. Our kill count is about to reach 300, I think. We have a masterful combo here. Can we get to 300 kills? Oh, I certainly hope so. I think we're going to. Especially with those Omegus. That's a 300 kill combo. Come on, just one more gumball. Just one more gumball. There's gotta be one more gumball hiding somewhere. There it is. The maximum attack speed. Look at this. Who needs a minigun when you have arrows powered by sugar? Wow, that was incredible. I didn't even see what our maximum combo was, but that was pretty high up there. And we leveled up our mastery things, so we get to choose a talent package. Straight through, shinies, critically acclaimed. Oh, there's a cola there. Well, I gotta take this then. But that was amazing. And we got a new class, a wizard. So oh, hold on. I clicked a thing. I thought it was gonna bring me to the mastery list, but I think this is mastery 1? Like new game plus? And we're starting back at basics. Oh, this is just painful again after what we just went through. But it looks like what it actually was is different new game pluses that go all the way through the other nights? Wait, there's Mastery 1, and then we have to complete a run of Mastery 1 to unlock Mastery 2, and so on? Wow! That seems like a lot, but at least we have a wizard now. So I think that's something we can check out in another video. If you guys want to see that, then be sure to let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed this one of Talented, and thank you very much for watching. Sub to Intern. I'd also like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, DeviantX, Ancient Elixir, Matthew, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Drupalong, Lily, The Mire Within, Dagarity, Sans, Isaac, V, Killer Squad, Mousy Mouse, and Nicholas.